It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a week of friggin' nonsense and craziness and just out of the normal. This is fish out of water stories because somebody lied and said this was the South. And it looked like Jersey, it looked like New York, it looked like Chicago for the last week. So here's everything that you need to know about the Ice Storm 2021 to include the good, the bad, and the friggin' ugly. Yeah, so let's take a look at that now. Plus, also, we're going to introduce the Clarksville Jeep crew here in just a moment. Make sure to hit that share button notification. Leave your comments. We'll get to them. Intern Shane is on them. All right. Intern Shane, let's get to the five panel here since we move forward. Yeah, we haven't been talking about the Harry. Get that.
I already have the 5-panel up.
Okay, good. Well,
I'm just looking
do
to,
me a favor. Get that Harry stuff off of the screen. There we go. Right. The on deck screen. It's on my screen too. Let me get it off. All right. First of all, we got a few dead from this storm here in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Check out this story. As many as 6 so far have died in Tennessee over the last week as a result of this extreme weather here. This is according to the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency. Now, the agency's daily flash report indicates 2 deaths occurred in Shelby County, while Dixon, Maury, and Overton and Williamson counties each reported 1 death. In Shelby County, law enforcement said a 10-year-old, it seems to be a lot of youth, a lot of young people on this that are really being affected on this. A 10-year-old, Benjamin Luckett, died on Sunday while saving his 6-year-old sister, Abigail, who fell through a frozen pond. This is near Millington. And, the 10-year-old, Benjamin, did not survive his injuries. Abigail, she remained hospitalized through last night as her condition continued to improve. Damn! Yeah, Brentwood police said that the 9-year-old, Campbell Martin, was killed Tuesday afternoon while riding a tube being pulled down Seward Road by an ATV that was driven by his father. As the tube was sliding through the snow and ice, officers said that it collided with a mailbox. Damn. And you know that's always... See, that's the thing, though. That's fun. We did stuff like that as kids. Mm-hmm. And we didn't get injured or anything. And you know on social media that father's getting attacked left and right? Mm-hmm. That's a tough one to break down. Bay, what do you think of that?
It was an accident.
Yeah?
He didn't expect that to happen.
Heather, you hear that? I mean, ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I have 3 kids of my own, and I mean, we do stuff like that all the time. You know, they ride dirt bikes, and we go out on trails, and I mean, it's not safe stuff, but I mean, they enjoy it. Those are memories that are lasting throughout their entire lives, and I mean, it's tragic. It's an accident, but I mean, there's... But
I love doing fun stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm not going to tell my kids that they can't do those fun things just because it's a little unsafe, because, I mean, I did dumb stuff all the time when I was younger, but...
Such as?
Well, I guess I can say it now that I'm older, and my dad can't beat me for it.
You're
but
damn right.
When Barry and I started dating, we were like 16 or so, and he had this 4-wheeler, and I lived in New Mexico, so they have dirt mounds, and everybody rode their dirt bikes and stuff out there. Well, my dad had a 4-wheeler that was a hunting 4-wheeler, and so we thought we would jump it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Did you get hurt?
Yeah. So Barry did it. Okay. His is fine. We were riding together on the same one. And so I gassed it a little harder than he did because I got to show him up. You know, that's just kind of our thing. We're always constantly going harder than the other. And we came down on the front part of it, and I flew over the handlebars. He pulled me down and he hurt his arm, and I had some scratches on my leg. My pants were split from crotch to ankle, and we had to sneak back inside the house, and I had to change my pants real quick before my dad found out.
You're damn right you had to change your pants for more than a couple of reasons, right?
Yeah. So I mean, we could have got hurt.
It wasn't just the youth either. The Dixon County Sheriff said that this was last night. A 77-year-old Donald Mitchell, a farmer, and in Van Leer, was killed as he attempted to rescue 2 of his cows. that went into a frozen pond. What the hell were the cows going to the frozen pond in the first place?
I mean, maybe the fence froze and broke down and they got out. I mean, that can be another reason. So,
yeah, don't worry about the displays, my friend. We'll just stick with the cameras here. Okay. All right. So
that's my guess, is that the fence got really cold with the cows, and just because I've seen it. When I was in college, my college town, we got hit with a bad winter storm, and during the night you just heard a crack. And what happened was that ice and snow was so heavy on a branch of a tree, it fell and actually cracked cement steps on campus. So I'm guessing that the snow and ice kind of combined and broke the fence, and the cows got out towards the lake.
But why would cows, okay, they know it's cold out, right? Cows they know when it's cold, right? Why the hell would they go into a lake?
It's snow on the ground. They can't see. It's covered everything.
Yeah, if it was frozen.
If it's frozen and snow, they're looking. Everything just looks like ground. So
Can you still make burgers? Now, these were calves, too. Can you make veal?
I mean, you could.
Yeah?
They're freshly frozen, so they'd be good for a while.
I'm not trying to make light. These are just questions.
No, yeah.
When I'm hungry.
Yeah, I know. I am, too. But, no, that's probably what happened, is that they didn't know it was a lake or pond.
But a 77-year-old, this is how you know you got tough people down here. Okay, the 77-year-old guy, okay? You know, he's just like a curmudgeon. He's fed up with life, right? He's like, oh, friggin' cows, y'all, right? And then he goes into the water himself. I wonder if the cows even survived. Yeah, so there's some other situations out there, too. Because what do we get footage-wise of snow and ice? Half a foot total?
I don't even know.
Probably
About, right?
yeah.
Right, 6 inches of
Yeah.
ice and snow combined?
Yeah.
Well, Vanderbilt, they treat dozens of children injured with the sledding. The sledding seems to be all we kids, okay, across the middle state, they've been playing outside in the snow and ice. But, yeah, has led to some 32 sledding injuries. This is just at Vanderbilt.
Well, you got to think about it.
Uh-huh.
This is probably the first time them kids been outside for 3-4 years.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny. COVID doesn't affect snow. All right. Huh? Go figure, right? The pandemic, right? 6 motor vehicle crashes, 5 falls. The falls, I know they're dangerous, but they are hysterical to watch. I love watching people fall on ice.
I love watching myself fall, too.
Oh, it's the best. Like, especially their arms start going, right? And then they think they have it, and then the moment they know they don't have it, you just see the look of failure. And then when they fall and they like get up real quick, like nothing happened. It's my favorite.
The best I've seen, actually, is when I was back home and we had a really bad storm in the Chicagoland area. I was out with friends, and we're watching these people leave the restaurant. It's icy. And this person's helping this one person to their car because they parked separate spots, and the ice is surrounding. So they walk them, and they turn around. They're like, "All right, you're good," and they walk, and then they slip and fall.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm just like, "Ah, dude, you had it. Come on, you were right there."
In Franklin, Tennessee, a mother was injured saving her 3-year-old who fell into the Harpeth River. Okay, while sledding. Yeah, and Brentwood, we talked about the 9-year-old who died with the ATV and hit in the mailbox. Damn. Also, there was where is this one at? You got this a teen that's recovering after being impaled in a freak sledding accident. And then we're going to move forward from these kid ones because I can't do the kid ones too much. You got where is he? No, that's the farmer one. You know what? Yeah, I'm done with the kid stuff.
I mean,
anyway.
it's hard because, with all the snow, like, it just, you don't know what's what on the ground.
Right.
Like, and that's the scariest part. You know, that's how I was as a kid growing up in the Midwest. Like, you're walking in like a park or something, and you're like, I don't know if that's a big puddle of water or just frozen ice.
They did have a decent story, I guess. There was 4 horses that were saved. So that's cool. Which is cool because I watched a horse movie during,
What you watch?
It was with Robert Redford.
The War Horse?
No. This was some... And it was 3 hours long, and I was so mad.
It wasn't Black Beauty, was it?
No.
Seabiscuit?
No.
That one was a good one, though. Seabiscuit.
The Horse
yeah.
Whisperer. Yeah, it was this stupid movie.
And you watched
And
for 3 hours.
Well, if you go through 20 minutes, you're already like, okay. And then you press pause or whatever, and you're like, what? I still got 2 hours and 40 minutes of this nonsense of Robert Redford in Montana. Beautiful scenes, though. Yeah. Oh, and in the movie, Robert Redford breaks up a marriage. See, what happens was, okay? I know. So in this movie, real quick, okay, the Horse Whisperer, this little girl who's Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson as a little girl. That's what got me first.
Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. I saw Scarlett Johansson in the thing. I didn't know it was like a 12-year-old Scarlett Johansson. So I acted accordingly once I realized it was not Scarlett Padula, but Scarlett Johansson. So she's in this freak horse riding accident, okay? And the horse, she loves this horse, but the horse is all, half the face is torn off, its legs and everything. And so the horse is no longer mentally friends with the daughter. The horse is angry, real angry horse now. So the doctors want to put the horse down, but Scarlett Johansson's mom, who's like the editor of a magazine, she's a real bitch. And she reads this article about the Horse Whisperer in Montana. So she drives all the way out to Montana with the horse, the angry horse. Yeah. And Robert Redford's like, I don't know if I can work on this. I don't know. Right, because he's a whisperer. And they ended up falling in love. She leaves the husband, and okay. So
Honestly, don't have to watch the movie now. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
Don't
you
watch
saved
it.
us like
Now-
what,
now-
3 hours?
Right?
Now we can say that it's now sponsored by Joe Padula.
movie sucked.
He's like in that Family Guy episode where Peter was all like, where there were these people watching. What was that?
Oh, it was
Alfred show?
Citizen Kane.
Yeah, Citizen
He was watching
Kane.
Citizen Kane, and Peter just comes on the screen and goes, "It was it was a sled. It was a sled when he was a kid. Yeah, there you go. I saved you 2 boobless hours."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Rosebud?
Yep, yeah, Rosebud. And then cuts to Peter. He just explains the whole 2 hours of the movie.
Right.
That's good.
That's probably one of my favorite, because I loved Citizen Kane. It was one of my favorite movies. I
Me
was like,
too.
I love that movie.
I watched it for my film class, and I'm like, whoa, that's where Rosebud comes from?
Rosebud.
Yep.
How about the 12 that were rescued from the boats after the dock collapses at the Blue Turtle Bay Marina?
Oh, yeah, I saw a picture of that.
Like, these are
Pretty rough.
houseboats,
Yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden, the roof collapsed over the houseboats, and now they're in the water.
Too much snow.
Oh, my God.
Snow and ice. It's that combination. It's heavy.
Man, yeah, 12 people from boats from the Blue Turtle Bay Marina. I didn't know people actually did the houseboat things.
Yeah.
Do you have to pay property tax if you live in a houseboat?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
Isn't
either.
the waterway like a
Right?
federal property or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
Houseboats.
I mean, if it's a federal property, you probably still owe a little bit of
Yeah.
tax
Oh,
on
I'm
it.
sure.
yeah.
I'm sure you got to pay for that.
But state, nah, it's fine. I don't have to pay the state, you know.
But the Nashville Fire Department. So this happens. Could you imagine you're a firefighter in this? Like I saw. I drove by a house and I saw the Clarksville firefighters like running. It was literally like 13 degrees. The water's spraying. I'm like, oh my God. And you know they're getting wet, and then it's cold. So, the emergency workers, good for you guys. Good for us. You guys freaking rock. We'll buy you some Jack and Rums. Right, Roy?
That's right.
Right, Jack and Rum.
That's right.
Jack and rum.
Yeah, there was another boat dock collapse in Old Hickory. What else do we got here? The friggin' on the highways. Did you see the ones Amazon? Hey, if you're missing your Amazon deliveries,
Right.
okay, it's being delayed because man, it just jackknifed and split. I think it was I-24. There was also a semi that flipped after hitting an abandoned car on the side of I-65. I never understood that. Why? Ever drive on the highway and you always see the cars and they got the fluorescent sticker on it?
Tags,
Yeah. What is the fluorescent sticker? And
A warning.
It's a
Yeah.
warning.
it's a warning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a certain amount of days to move your car. We gonna tow it.
And why is fluorescent such a hard one to say? Fluorescent.
Your accent.
Fluorescent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your yeah.
That's the North battling with the South, Joe. All right. And Yeah. Yeah, so in these situations, the cars were breaking down and just being, they pull over on the side, which sucks too, because now when the plows come.
Yeah, they're going to get covered.
Yeah.
Oh, and side streets. People are complaining about side streets because main roads are pretty good.
Oh, the side street down. Mm.
Side streets, different story. One of the problem is people parking in the streets. Don't do it. If you cannot do it, don't do it. Like, take the Penn Warren, that old school that they turned into an apartment complex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Ample amount of parking. I get it. It's more convenient for you to park on the side street there. But the plow truck now comes in and goes, nope.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Nope.
It's true.
Right. Yeah, so if you could park in a lot or in the driveway or off of the street, please do so. And don't wait till Monday just because it's going to be 55 degrees.
Yeah.
That is a blessing, though.
And make sure you guys clean off the hood of your cars, too,
Oh,
with the
my
ice.
God.
'Cause
Yeah,
there's
I've
been
seen that
complaints
all day
about
today.
people, the ice coming and causing more accidents,
You know
So-
what it looks like? When it comes off of the roof of the car. Ever see Superman 2?
Yeah.
Okay, when the three villains were stuck in
Yeah.
that glass plasm thing, it looks like that flipping through.
The Phantom Universe.
Yeah.
The Phantom.
I'm like, whoa, Zod. Right. Zod.
Zod.
I watched so much crap during this time.
Bow before Zod.
Oh, God. You mean Zod.
Zod.
Whatever. That was my nerd moment. Also, pretty cool, though. And shout out again to first responders and our medical workers. Nurses, they're sleeping at the hospitals just to make sure that they're at work on time during the winter storms. That's pretty impressive.
A lot of them, their relief nurses can't make it in, and so they don't have any choice but to
No
take
relief.
up that next shift.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, thank you to you guys for kicking ass in your departments. There was this one hotel, though, I thought was pretty cool. So, for some reason, there's dogs missing. If you put your pet, you're outside during this time, go join them. All right? Go sit out there with them.
Yeah.
See how it feels. But some of them are escaping, and there's this one hotel that has taken in a bunch of these dogs that are just roaming. They're giving them hotel rooms. Yeah.
Hotel for dogs.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's becoming,
just about to
a
say
reality
that.
now. It's weird.
Is that a movie?
It's
Yep.
a movie.
It's a movie.
Hotel for Dogs?
I watched it for 5 minutes. Like, nope.
Yeah.
just like this plow driver. Nope. That's how I was with this movie.
You think they're making love in there, too?
Oh,
In these hotels? Did they do it in the movie?
I don't know.
Was it for kids?
It was
Yeah,
for kids.
Yep,
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah.
kids
Yeah,
movie.
I'm pretty sure it's a kids show.
Oh, spoiler alert, all dogs don't go to heaven.
No.
I hate at those pet cemeteries.
Good movie.
You got a pet cemetery here in Clarksville?
Which one?
Yeah.
The original.
All right.
The Stephen King?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
one
they're
where,
good.
what's his name is the southern guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's better.
Sometimes dead is better.
So you got this one cemetery, a pet cemetery in Clarksville, and some of the stones, like there's a Star of David stone. There's a crucifix stone, for Fido. I don't think Fido accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and personal Savior. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Fluffy the cat has never read the 5 books of the Torah. That's all I'm just saying. So I just don't understand why they would spend about $200 on the Star of David headstone for Fluffy the cat.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't a cat at the Last Supper either, because he'd look at the blood and Christ and go, nope. That's what he would do.
Couldn't believe it.
It's like, nope.
Unreal. But hey, if your cat's Jewish, hey, shalom, man. I just don't understand it. Wrapping up the week in review for the winter storm, you can expect gas prices to go up. All right, and maybe.
That's bad for Jeeps.
Yeah, I
Oh,
bet.
Yes, really bad.
I
Yeah.
bet, but yeah, this winter blast felt in Tennessee and across, I don't know, a big part of the country is pushing gas prices back up. How convenient. According to AAA, A month ago, gas was nearly 20 cents cheaper. Last week, it was close to 10 cents cheaper. But I mean, why this is happening is not only just supply and demand, but also because of power outages and also getting pipelines with the gasoline productions being hesitant, and I guess the production of gasoline is being retarded. The true use of the word
The
retarded.
true use
right?
of it, yeah. I bought gas today. It was $2.60.
$2.60?
I was like, oh my god.
Really?
Yeah.
What, in town?
Yeah.
Damn.
Right off of Dover. I was like, this is a month ago. I was paying like $1.97.
$2.60? No.
Yeah, it was bad.
You know what we should get? We should get those windmills. Yeah, we should get those windmills that froze. Hey, listen, I'm not against any type of alternative energy, but you better perfect that stuff if you're gonna put 24% of your cities operating on it.
Right.
All right. Oh. And don't neglect conventional sources of energy either. Just perfect your green stuff, please. I'm not talking about your weed either. Don't get excited, Bay. Unreal. Yeah, pothole damages now we're going to look forward to. Right? What creates the potholes? What is that? It's a combination of what?
Water. It's freezing.
Water sitting on there, freezing,
Right.
expanding.
And then the thawing.
You throw in the salt, too? That's
Yeah,
Right?
salt breaks
And
it down.
then scraping.
I-24 gets the worst friggin' potholes.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially at those high speeds.
Yeah.
Like coffee spills.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That was the same way with 290 and 294 back in Chicago. Those roads would get the worst potholes.
And another one with the potholes is the ones who see them and then, like, swerve real quick to avoid
yep.
them, and all of a sudden they're in the next lane.
Yeah.
What do? Do you swerve or do you just go over?
You better.
I mean, it's more.
If you're gonna swerve to the outside, right? Right. If you're in the left lane, go over towards where there is no lane.
Well,
if you're in the right lane, go to the right.
Let me just say, if you're, I'm going to say, just go over it because it's going to save you more by getting new tires or possibly towed than causing a 15-car pileup on the highway.
Well, it depends. It could also bend your rim, though.
That's too, yeah. Depending on how bad the pothole is.
Yeah, and especially if you're a soldier that just got back from deployment, you know you got those really big rims.
Rims. Oh yeah.
Right.
With no tire on it.
Yeah,
No
no
tires.
tires.
Yeah, see, that's why you need beefy
The 24
tires.
inches,
You gotta
they're
have
like,
more
yeah,
tires
this
than
looks
rims.
good. Let's go.
Oh no, my spinners are ruined.
They catch now.
I hate it. Are those things still a thing?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yep.
They always confuse me when stopping at a red light. I think I'm stopped. Right.
Pay attention.
I'm going to put a playing card in there, see how it looks, you know? See how it looks.
They're really a thing still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. You know, when I was a kid, I kind of wanted my car to have that. Well, when I was a kid, I mean.
Your race car bed?
He's like 21 years old.
Just sit down there.
23.
Sorry, 23.
Oh, by the way, Chris Early, a comment on the gas thing earlier.
Yeah.
Chris Early says, buy lots of Taco Bell and you'll have plenty of gas.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? You can't argue that.
Chris is right.
Taco Bell. Last time I had Taco Bell, almost sharded. Is that right? That's a term?
Yeah, I think that's
Sharded. So you got to be careful with that. Unreal. But that's about it. I mean, but we are getting warmer weather coming up, so yeah. Unreal. Just take care of each other out there. Drip those pipes. I feel bad for the homeless, too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I mean, when it was just ice coming down and 12-degree weather.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, if you want to volunteer, I mean, Loaves and Fishes is a great local organization. Okay. Mana Cafe. All these spots which are stepping up to help out. There was this McDonald's trailer, though. It was a bathroom, a restroom trailer outside of McDonald's that was stolen in this cold weather. They found it, though. Why would you steal the bathroom trailer? I bet that's
like,
expensive,
was it at
though.
Taco Bell? 'Cause
Oh, that.
Yeah.
they might could
Oh,
use
boy.
it
They
there.
can use it there.
Maybe they needed it more in McDonald's. Yeah.
Could have been.
It is the fourth meal.
You're
so,
not
I mean-
wrong.
It's the Joe Padula Show. Bada bing. Clarksville's conversation.